Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. We are gonna jump in to two quests that we've been leaving for a while. And the reason we're gonna jump into them is because I think that they are probably gonna deserve their own episode, and they are both in the same place. So, we're gonna do Davrin Cries from the Past, which is finding out more about the Gloom Howler, and we're gonna do Something Wicked, which is another thing with Antoine and Evka. They want to learn about the Blight's strange new behavior. So, let's head to Hosberg Wetlands and, well, see what we can find out. So, over here. Who are we going to take? Well, we're going to take Davrin, because it's his quest. And the other one is a Grey Warden's quest, which is also kind of his quest. We did just get Harding's thing finished, however, kind of weirdly, it does mean that we are less incentivized to take her because we don't need to raise her bond any further. It's kind of weird, right? Once you get them maxed, it's like, yeah, they're more powerful, but you don't actually need to use them anymore. They don't actually give you any benefit for taking them, apart from increasing this bond level, which I assume maxes out at 10 for no benefit, but maybe I'm wrong. But I suppose you get skill points still, but anyway. You could already clear out 3 paths, which means that there is no benefit to any more... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say there's no benefit to getting more skill points if you can already clear 3 paths, because if you can already clear 3 paths, you've already got everything you need. You can just respec. But I just realized we're missing 2 points. We're missing one here and here. So yeah, that'll get you your final 2 points to max out 3 paths. Okay, so that's really what you're getting there. So, we're not taking Harding. It's basically the end of that one. Who else do we have? We have Emmerich. He may add something. I don't know what he'd add, but he may add something. We have Lucanus. I don't think this is his quest. We have Nev. We could take Nev. I don't really feel like this is her quest either. I definitely don't think it's Tasha's quest. Balara? We are pretty low on bond. What do we feel Balara would give us here? The problem is, she's very much, like, her thing is elven machinery, right? Which kind of means that there's not a lot of quests which she naturally fits into otherwise, unless we know we're going to be dealing with some ancient elven stuff. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like Emmerich might fit best. We're going to take Emmerich. Also, wait a second, he's necrotic though. Necrotic is bad against Darkspawn. We're probably going to fight a lot of Darkspawn. In which case, he is not a good choice. In which case, I am going to take Balara. And then hope that there's something else to her. Okay. So. You detonate weakened. She applies weakened. That seems fine to me. Yeah, let's go. Confirm. Wonderful. And now we're at the Hosberg Wetlands. Try to zoom out there. Can I zoom out further? No. Okay. We also have this area, which has a chest. Let's do that first. Yeah. Because we never actually got to explore this area properly. But we know that it exists now, right? Yeah. So now we can explore it. Wonderful. Not that there should be a whole bunch here for us, because I'm assuming we can't go down here again. Although there is something out there. What is that? Looks like some sort of demon is out there, actually. Huh, so there is something out there. Okay. I mean, I was only coming over here to get the remaining thing that we're missing. Which, I'm assuming is behind this. Oh. There we go. There we go, shoot it. Then move the stone again. Shoot it. There we go. And... where is it? Now I'm starting to question. There was a chest here, right? I mean, I can see it on the map. Is it outside? Yes. Okay. There we go. Ensign's Helm. Upgraded. 10% heavy damage attack relative to Grey Warden's strength. This is actually pretty good for us if we wanted to pivot to a damage build, right? Although a damage build you would naturally assume actually you would want light helmets because you want the ability damage percentage, which is actually probably going to outperform the 25% you get from heavy attack plus the Grey Warden's allied strength heavy attack, but it could be pretty good. You could probably stack some heavy attack stuff and do a very strong build that way, but it's not currently how we're set up, so we'll leave it for now. Okay, head over here. You know, the one thing that's stopping me from experimenting with builds, I just want to talk about it briefly. They've got a whole bunch of stuff that really makes it seem like you should experiment with builds as much as you can. You can reset points, you can do all of this sort of stuff. The thing that stops me going crazy with it is that there's no way to save your build, right? Like, say if I could save this setup, and then I could have another setup, then you could do a whole bunch of stuff. You could be like, this is my necrotic setup, this is my, you know, electric setup, this is my this is my that, this is all of this sort of stuff. That would be really, really cool, because then you can interact with a lot of the systems in a lot more of a deeper way. You could use a lot more of those items that are only good against electricity, because you'd be like, okay, I'm switching to my electricity build. I think that would be really cool. Obviously, they haven't done that because they want you to kind of stick with a build that you've got, and they've got the refund point thing there just basically in case you want to switch your entire build, but I think it's something that would have been interesting had they put it in there. Anyway, what's that thing down there? What's up with that? It's got an aura around it.
Let's not bother it.
No, let's bother it. Let's definitely bother it. Oh, where is it? There we go. Hit it.
Over on your left.
Ready for a follow-up.
Keep shooting it. And spin. Nice.
You got him.
The nice thing is that we are facing... Oh, wait, these are things that are weak to electric? Not... Oh, no. I was forgetting which ones are weak to lightning, but it's not those ones. Okay, attack there. And pilfer. That's fine. Get in here and spin. That's fine.
Hitting us from range.
Okay, it's just you and me where I wanted to be in the first place. Get in here and spin. That knocks it over. Now we getting close and alt. Increase damage to health, and now we just keep attacking it. And now we get over here and dodge whatever that was. It really did not like being stuck in there with us. Then spin. Right. Keep attacking. We're not going to worry about any of the ads. We're just going to focus directly on the thing itself. Okay, there we go. This is fine. I'm happy to do that. Pilfer. Step in. Spin. We lost a lot of the stagger while it was doing all that, which is annoying. Okay, both of them are ready. Where's Despair Unending? Ah, there it is. Okay. Hit it again. Go. Alright, attack it.
I'm there.
And keep attacking it. And keep going. Okay, I'm just checking. I am still on Ravage, that's good. I was just making sure I wasn't on the one that was going to lower my health to 0. That would have been very bad. In here, heal and spin. Dodge. Where is it? It's over here. Increase damage to health. Just keep going for it. Stab. Back up. Couple more shots. In here and stab, stab. In, spin. And now we do a heavy attack. Nice. And another one. And another one. Never mind. Pilfer. Breaks it out of that. Spin. In here. Blow him up. That might get us enough stagger. It is. Perfect. Oh, and it was low enough. Nice. Oh, it's Undying, not Unending. I had its name wrong. Okay. Well, that did its own thing at the top where it said we've defeated it. Okay, does this mean that this is loot for it? Oh, that's a flawless crystal. Did we get any special loot, or was the loot the friends we made along the way? Is that what we're looking at here? I believe there is no loot. Also, talking of loot, map. We're missing one. Oh, we're missing one big chest, 3 small chests on the map. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I have no idea what we just fought there, and I have no idea what the reward is meant to be. I have no idea why it had its own special "you defeated it" message, but I mean, we did it. Maybe there's going to be something later where there's a purpose to that, and we've just already done it. Oh, there's loot. Maybe this is the loot for killing it. Nope, that's moldy fabric. There's no loot. I am still kind of questioning there's no loot. I think I've done a pretty thorough search, but we'll just check. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere, so... Alright then. We did it. Did I get any codex entries? Nope. Alright then. Well, it's dead. Whatever that was. Don't know why I've decided I have to run out the pit, but I'm gonna do that. Right. Where else is there to go? Have we already got... Oh, there's something over here we haven't got yet. That's fine. Anywhere else we haven't been? No. So I'm assuming everything else is gonna... Oh, and there's somewhere over here as well. Yeah, I'm assuming the other stuff's gonna come out of that. And in fact, these areas could link. Maybe. Probably not, but... Okay. Interesting. Well, let's head back here. And then we can start doing some quests. Oh, also before we move on... let me just check. There we go. Right. So... we know Veil Jumpers, we've got a main quest, which is probably going to rank them up some more. They're already excellent, so it would just be to get their shop rank up. Grey Wardens are low. Shadow Dragons, we need a lot more. Yeah, I was trying to think who I want to sell to. I probably want to sell to Shadow Dragons, right? Yeah, I probably want to sell to Shadow Dragons. Actually, in that case, before we do this, let's just leave and sell to Shadow Dragons. That way I can have the money for the Grey Warden shop, but actually do the Shadow Dragon one. Also, we're going to walk up to this thing because it gives us some story each time we do it. So, let's do that. No story? Did hear some, like, noises from somewhere, but guess not from that. Okay. Interesting. This is the one I'm looking for. There we go. Right. And we'll work our way back from here. Dialogue? Nope, no dialogue from them. Okay, that's fine. In here, and...
Balara, other than you and Rook, I've never heard about Veil Jumpers. How'd I miss that?
Oh, well, we're new. Just started up recently. You know, when Arleth and Forrest started going all weird?
When was that?
Little bit before Elgranon and Gillinane showed up.
That can't be a coincidence.
Lines up nicely, doesn't it? Well, not nicely, but it lines up.
Okay, cool. That definitely shows we haven't had them in the party very much, because that was a bit of dialogue I think you're meant to get very early. Anyway, Zelal, we're not getting a lot with the Shadow Jumpers, but... Wait, that got us 6 strength with Antivan, Crows, and Mordwatcher. What? Oh, and then 132 Shadow Dragons, and then 6 with the Grey Wardens and 6 with Lords of Fortune? What? How did we get 6 with all the others? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's fine. Sure, I don't know. Anyway, let's leave here. And then... back to the Hossberg Wetlands. Sure. Okay. It's just very weird. Anyway. In this way. And in here. And then we can see the Grey Warden shop on the way past. Right.
Do you miss Weishaupt sometimes?
Sometimes.
Me too.
Okay.
What are you after today?
We don't have enough for a rank up. Do I have enough for the bow? No. It does look like a great bow. I just don't have the rank for it. Do you have any upgrades that would be good here? What do we currently have equipped on him? I actually don't know. Yeah, so this is probably what I want equipped to him, right? Yeah, because then his fire damage does more. Let's upgrade that. You know what, I'll upgrade both of them and then we can just see. That's fine. I'm not using either of these, I think. Yeah, I can't get the Warden Shell upgraded. Ooh, what's this? Deal fire damage and apply burning to enemies when you reach low health. Oh, okay. I'm not using this though. No. Okay, that's fine. These I could upgrade as well. Let's grab those. Yeah, I don't think I need this. 10% increased effectiveness for all advantages. I don't think actually does anything for us. This one I'll buy, I guess. I don't know what I don't know what I have equipped. I probably should check, but we'll just do this instead. Grey Warden chest. I don't know why he's going crazy. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that. Can't get the other stuff. And then we already have casual gear, right? Yeah, I think we already have the casual gear. That's cool. Right. Okay. I need to come out of this or he's going to keep glitching back and forward. Right. Now we can have a look at what he has equipped and actually equip him with correct things. Also, there we go. That'll stop it telling us we have something new. Oh, Davern. So we currently have the party does more damage versus Darkspawn. Ah, that is pretty good. Yeah, especially if we think we're going to fight Darkspawn. Okay, acceptable. This one, I'm assuming is the best. Doesn't have the most stagger, but this it does have 25% extra, which probably is what pushes it over the edge. That's fine. This does more damage versus Darkspawn. Okay. Enemies remain weakened when detonated, but cannot detonate again. Ooh. Detonations also apply burning. Detonations now deal damage, fire damage versus burning enemies. Okay. And then we have something in here as well. Don't we? This one? That's taunt. Wait, what was I thinking of? Oh, I was thinking in here. I've got the vulnerability to fire. That with the burning stuff would be really good. Huh. This is pretty good, though. I think I might do this. Yeah, let's switch over to this one. Okay. Cool. Because we're actively using the weakness one. And then we have to choose which quest to do. Let's do this one first. Hello. Oh. It's a quest. It's not like a speak to them. It's a speak to them and then do the quest. Like the whole thing. That's interesting. Also, no party members are required, which is also interesting, given that you'd think that Davern would want to be. But anyway. Wardens Antoine and Evka are eager to learn more about the Blight, but their studies are interrupted by a looming threat. Now you see, you might make sense to bring Harding on this one, but yeah, again, she's already maxed, so pretty much. So let's start quest.
Evka, Antoine, you needed help with something. Is this about your studies?
Look at the blight here. The world dies like this if we do nothing. We need a deeper understanding of how it behaves. I have theories, but...
Something's wrong.
We've been keeping Darkspawn away from Lavendel, but those have been packs. What's heading for us now is a small horde. We push it back, or the locals wind up dead.
Okay. Well, I'm here to help.
All right, whatever you need. We'll do what we can.
Thanks. We must get ahead of this.
Where do things stand now?
Every warden will put themselves between Lavendel and the Blight. But we'll be spread thin around the village. There's only so many of us. We need to make that work.
Your plan to get us through is a good one.
I gave advice and people listened.
You credit yourself too little.
Okay. It's not about credit.
You don't need attention as long as the plan works.
All right, all right. But you're stuck with my attention.
So what now? What can I do?
There are sentries equipped with horns stationed around the village. Those horns are sounded when an attack begins, and again if backup's needed. That lets us focus our numbers. I need you to check with the sentries. Make sure they're ready.
Let's get this done.
Save Lavendel, then back to studying the Blight.
Yep, that's it.
Check back with us when you're done with the sentries.
We can hold off the smaller packs for a while, but there's no going back once the horde hits.
Okay. Fair
Come
enough.
on, let's check on the Warden sentries.
This should be fairly straightforward, I think.
Efka and Antoine need us in here. Got it?
And over this way. Right.
This village.
And over here. I was wondering whether some of the NPCs had been despawned, but I guess not. Oh, there's also one that I missed back there. That's okay. Let's do this one first. Hello.
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am. The Darkspawn won't win this one.
Not on our watch.
We took those dragons, we'll take this too.
Okay. Well, good.
They're coming. They're coming.
Let's head up here. And there's one all the way over this way, apparently. Ah, well that makes sense. We could always just shut this door again if that would make life easier for you guys. But, no? No? Okay. Well, whatever. Hello?
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is good. Whatever happens, we won't lose the village.
That's right. Tell Evka we're ready.
It is a little bit of a step down, though, from it, you know, a fortress which housed all the Grey Warden strength to one village, but, you know, if that's all they can manage, that's all, you know, might as well try and do some good. Right. Over here. And, hello. Oh. Hello.
Wow. Look who it is. Name's Warden Augustin.
Evka sent me. How are things here?
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. I can feel it. And you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendel.
We should get back to Evka.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's go.
Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
Yes. Oh.
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
That's coming from the glade.
Let's move. We can't let them break through to the village.
Lavendel's the only place that's still alive out here.
We make sure it stays alive.
Okay. Blow him up. Spin.
Thanks, Davern.
Spin. It didn't apply the first time, but that's okay. It let me do it the second time, and that's all that matters. Activate our thing. And now just keep spinning. Kill. Jump behind us and spin. Just to destroy the blight while also attacking these guys. In here. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, then in our finishing move. There we go. Spin again. We've now got another one we can kill with stagger. Oh, which also pushed the other one back, which is perfect, into a better position for us to hit on the next hit. Then we can hit them in stagger. And now they're... Oh. Now they're down. This one's dead. Over here, and kill. Perfect.
There's more. We've got to hold the line.
What, more here, or? Yes, more here. Alright, let's get this thing.
Better be ready.
Right in here. Dodge and blow him up. Couple of shots. Now we're down to health. Increase our damage and knock him over. Spin. Mage down. Parry. Let's now do a ton of damage with this. And then again. Now we can hit the stagger and spin. Throw some daggers in their face. That one's dead. Out. Spin. Kill. And dead. Wonderful.
They're down, but there's more fight left out there.
All right, be ready for the next call.
I am.
We could check on the caves, see how the fight is there. Or head to the farmlands.
Let's go. I will do what I'm told. Let's head out. Ooh, loot. Just steal some gold from these people on the way past. Also, ultimate. Thank you for that.
We've got things covered here. Grab supplies. Back up. Let's push
Thanks.
them back.
Alright, this was just a place to grab supplies. Well, that's great for us. Okay. Right. Up to the farmlands, and... Oh, well, they're blowing the horn.
That one came from the gate.
We're almost there. Oh, hello, Nug. It's very lucky, because I almost shot it directly. Right, up here. And over. And shoot him. Spin. Hit that one. Dodge out of this. Dodge backwards, dodge backwards, dodge backwards. I know roughly where he is. There we go. Blow him up. That guy cannot be allowed to live. His attack is very annoying. Shoot him. Oh, I thought I had them on the. I thought I had the stagger amount there. I was just trying to get him so it was an instant kill rather than a bit of damage. Anyway, spin and spin and then spin like that. Increase our damage to health. There we go. And then heavy attack. Tried to get back in there so I could parry it. Did not work. Heal. Stab, stab. Stab, stab. Got him. This gives me a second to think. That's the one I'm after. A couple of those. Then fleeting. Then get the spin animation. Get the next spin animation. And try and get the ranged guy.
Get clear.
Nice. Daggers. And he's dead.
More on the way. Good. I'm all warmed up.
Where's the next one? This is fine. Go over here and spin. Nice. Is that the horn from here? It was. Okay. This is from another quest, but we'll use it anyway.
Watch for ranged attacks.
This is fine. While they're standing behind that, that's going to be awkward. Nice, we got to separate. That one's dead. That one's dead. Perfect. Oh, hello.
Thanks for having my back.
You took more than your share.
Oh.
Antoine.
What is it?
Something evil. A strange calling in the blight.
Something to look into.
Yes. But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
Okay. Wonder what it could be. If we hadn't already dealt with the thing in the well, I would have assumed it was that, but... yeah, there's something else. Or as the quest said, something wicked.
It's in here, too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
Well, let's try and give them some credit.
Thanks to Evka's plan.
If we're giving Evka credit, then I won't argue.
Fine. Credit taken. Now, as much as I hate changing the subject...
Right. Antoine, you sensed something strange. What was it?
The Blight song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods. But now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
We don't know yet.
Likely nothing good.
Well, the only thing that we've heard, other than direct darkspawn, archdemons, and the Evanuris through the Blight, is, I think, from Inquisition, Corypheus, right? That's the only other thing we've heard through the Blight. Now, I'm not saying it is Corypheus, because I'm fairly certain that he's very, very dead, but what I do think is it could be something similar, although I'm not entirely sure how. Okay. You've a dangerous task ahead. Huh. I guess we'll say that, although I'm not entirely sure what it has to do with our Veiljumper background.
So you need to search a deadly wilderness for something even deadlier.
What? Yes. Exploring Arlethan is similar?
More than we like. So what's next?
We need more time to study what the new song means, and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evka, But yes, we have many different tests to run. Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
Until then, stay safe.
Okay. A bit of a holding quest. Again, not an ending to a quest line, just another thing where it's like, well, something's there, maybe. Okay. Thanks to Evka's plan and the bravery of both wardens and team, Lavendale was saved from darkspawn. But while the village heaved a sigh of relief, the whispers in Antoine's ear became more unsettling. Within the Blight, Antoine could hear a call. A mystery for now. It suggests further evil lurking in the wetlands. Okay. And then we got Griffin Helm, which is not that useful for us, but, you know, would be useful if you were using your companions for damage. Okay.
Antoine, what's on your mind?
It's like there's a pattern in the Blight, and no pattern at all. But always something pulling.
Okay. What's interesting is that we now have two unexplained mysteries in the game. We have the circle stuff that we previously saw in the library, in our codex, and with the weird mysterious voice, which I have been told leads to a post-credits scene, which apparently leads to something. No idea what any of that could mean, because I have no idea what any of the circle stuff means currently, but I'm assuming sequel bait, but we'll see. But I'm also now wondering whether this could be connected, and whether there's something that's going to tie the Grey Wardens into the future story, because in theory, if everything goes as we expect, right? We kill the remaining archdemon that's still there. We get rid of the Evanuris that are still there, or that have come through. That means that there will be no more blights, as in not in the same way that there has been throughout the games, because the blights were caused by an archdemon. But if there are no more archdemons, there are no more blights. I guess you could still have more Evanuris escaping, but there's no specific blights trigger outside of them. So it leads you to interesting places. It's like, so what are they going to do next? And because the Grey Wardens are so linked into the game, right? Because your first character in Origins is a Grey Warden, it would be odd to have the Grey Wardens no longer take a place in the story, right? Because the Grey Warden Fortress is destroyed, so the main base of operations is destroyed. They're a fractured group. There's no blights. It's like, okay, so what are the Grey Wardens here for? Are they just here to kill the remaining Darkspawn and then that's it? It's kind of like, okay. Maybe there's got to be something more. Something else that can utilize the Blight. Anyway. Davrin. I get to choose 2 skills for you. I always use Taunt, right? But this isn't Taunt. This is Taunt. We already have it. Also use Heroic Strike. What else are we using right now? We're using Death from Above deals a high amount of stagger. Yeah, sure. Why don't we just increase that high amount of stagger by 100%? Then, you know what? On Detonation, let's deal another 100% stagger. Wonderful. That seems pretty good. Also, I've just realized, when it says stagger 100%, does it mean it's applying 100% of his stagger? Like 400 and 200 there? That must be what it's meaning, right? It's applying 100% of his stagger. Oh. Me suddenly piecing together how the basic systems of the game work, I think. Anyway. I can't even say that I have with any confidence. There we go. Right. Let's head to the library. We got some codexes before we do the next part. And they're in Lords of Fortune. What did we get in here? What did we get in here? I actually cannot see it. Oh, there we go. Flynn from the Wardens. Ah, okay. Talked with Flynn at the Warden camp. They're non-binary like me. Good to meet another they. We were okay to talk about it. Mevara said not everyone would be. Flynn said they didn't have a big struggle to find it. Just felt like they were a mind that had a body instead of a body that had a mind. Being a man or a woman didn't fit with who they were. Changed to they when they were a kid. Parents supportive. Physician guy too. No big fight. Didn't know Maevaris or Tarquin. Told Flynn about them. They could probably get Flynn discounts on magical stuff. Flynn can help mix... Well, also, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I just want to just take that little paragraph. That doesn't make a lot of sense, because it only makes sense if he could also travel via the Illuvians. Otherwise, they are very, very long distance from each other. Anyway, moving on. I guess it makes sense if they're, buying stuff in bulk at a distance, but even then, it's are they really getting things from the Tevinter capital all the way to the Anderfels? That seems unlikely. Anyway. Flynn can help mix the medicines I need to help with fire breathing. They asked if I felt the same way they did for mind and body stuff. Did breathing fire make me feel disconnected from my body? I don't think fire breathing is what did it. What they're talking about sounds like Kuhn stuff. Mind, soul, body. I just felt wrong as a woman. Wait, Flynn wrote stuff down. They only wrote non-binary instead of non-binary. Are we supposed to write it with the dash or not? They also wrote themselves instead of... Or themselves instead of themselves. Which one is right? Flynn says that we should do what works for me. That does not help. I want to do it right. Flynn said maybe wanting to follow rules is because of Kuhn stuff. Then said sorry because I guess I'd leered at them. Flynn was trying to be nice. Healers are always like this. I would think grammatically themselves would be correct. Because themselves is pluralized. I know that they could be pluralized, but I think themselves with an S at the end is much more pluralized than themselves. Themselves is a plural of themselves. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Right. Moving on. Although, yeah, that did bring up to one thing that I am a little bit worried that they're going to do with Dragon Age at this point going forward. Although, with the Illuvians, it's almost guaranteed they will. You know how in... I'm going to describe it with another piece of media. You know how in Game of Thrones, there was like 4 or 5 episodes in Season 1 of them traveling from Winterfell to the capital, right? It was a very long trip. There was many episodes on the way down. I don't know if it was 4 or 5. It might have been less. But like there was a significant amount of the show with them traveling. And then in the later seasons, they skip the travel. And then it's just like, and now I'm here. I'm here for story. And now I'm over here. I'm also over here for story. And they just completely skip the arduous travel of the previous seasons. It feels like that's what they're going to do with Dragon Age here. And in this game particularly, they've got like a reason for it with the Illuvians. But it feels like they're going to open them up somehow and then have it be that everyone can just travel wherever they need to be for whatever story is happening. Because, yeah, the way that they're talking in here sounds very similar to the, like, oh, these people who live very, very far away are now going to suddenly interact with this person, despite them being very, very far away. It's not like they can just interact via email or anything. I guess we're implying as well via the missives that there are people who are like sending messages through the lighthouse now, which is weird. Anyway, just a thought. Right. Let's head over here. Hello. When Davron meets with someone who has information on the Gloomhowler, what he learns about the monster's past shocks him to the core. Okay.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davron and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
We're the good guys, although I don't know if we really need her name. Like, this one doesn't make any sense. Let's do this one.
It's okay. We're here to help.
Nothing to be afraid of.
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the Griffins during the 4th blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Okay. Why?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the first Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
Ah, okay. So effectively what they did to the Griffins is they put the Griffins through a joining, which is effectively what the Grey Wardens are effectively blighting themselves when they do it. And from Origins, we know that effectively Wardens have a, they have an expiry date. They have a time where at some point there's going to be a calling that they hear and it's going to get louder, and they will either go mad or... what most of them do is they go and find the nearest deep road and just keep going after Darkspawn until, you know, they can no longer do that. So it makes sense that the Griffins eventually, you know, went a little bit crazy, because that's what happens to the Wardens when they do it to the Wardens. Anyway, it's criminal, explains Isaiah's anger, or First Wardens are assholes. Let's say it explains her anger.
I can understand why this Isaiah is so pissed.
She felt betrayed by the Wardens forcing her to do it. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
He's a fighter.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't back down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davern's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
Okay.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other Wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
So we're effectively thinking that she,
He's... Well, I'm sure
just gonna
he
wait for
knows
them to
what
finish
he's doing.
talking. So we're thinking that Isaiah essentially did this, was holding on to like anger over it, had the calling, went into the deep roads. What I'm assuming happened next is that she must have got possessed or something. She was a mage. She has a strong feeling. That's kind of the, world's ideal place for there to be some kind of possession happening, like a spirit of vengeance or something merges, creates the Gloomhowler. Okay. I could see a way that works. Anyway. We're going to leave here. Oh, we got a codex entry, actually. We're going to do a codex entry. Davern's Journal, The Gloomhowler Part 4. Finally, I know who the Gloomhowler really is. What started as a simple monster hunt has opened a terrible wound in Grey Warden history that none of us even knew was there. With Weishaupt in rubble, there's little chance of finding any record that might shed a light on this. It seems the Gloomhowler, Isaiah, is a spectre dragging all the sins of the past back to haunt us. Our own order demanded she blight all the Griffins, or face disaster and lose the fourth blight. She's a cruel monster, yet I can't help but feel some sympathy for her. Would anyone else have done differently? The fate of every soul in Thedas rested upon her shoulders. Trying to imagine that decision is nearly impossible. No person should have to face that dilemma. Yet, Valia said it was Isaiah who hid the remaining Griffin eggs to preserve them. Hassan and his family live because of her, even though all their ancestors died because of her. It's no wonder she's so twisted and evil now, living with the guilt of what she's done. Maybe that's what all her shrieking and howling is about. A cry against the injustice of fate, the injustice of somehow surviving 400 years of this tragedy looming over her. But that's in the past. Whatever she may have been now, today, she's willing to destroy Hassan's family. I won't allow that to happen, no matter what still haunts her. The other option is that she went crazy in the deep roads and this is just still her. Which it could be. Yeah. And as an elf, I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility that she could live a long time. They'd live less long than they used to, but I think they'd still live longer, like, than other races. Okay. I have two places I want to go. I want to go, first of all... Oh, we can see this now, apparently. I was going to say I want to go over to this area that we never went to. But apparently we've now unlocked the map for it, so let's have a look. What was it? What was this area up here? Was it just this warden... it must be in the warden embankment or something led up to it or something like that? Let's see. No, it was this, right? Yeah, this was locked off. And now it's not. Oh, yes it is. It's still locked off. There is a chest behind there, though. Okay, well that's locked off due to reasons. Okay. Fair enough. And then the other place I want to go is all the way down here. And straight through to the end, just to check what's at the end of this as well. Wait, where are we? Just trying to work out where I am again. Ah, right, this way. I just wasn't pointed the direction I thought I would be.
Here they come.
You want to fight me? You could live, you know. Yeah, I think I'll let him live for now. Kill him on the way back. Got it. Around here. And then over this way. Hello, everybody. Yeah, that area is still severely locked off, huh? Okay. Hello. Boom. And in here. Big hit.
Take him down.
Stab. Ow. Hate that. Jump down. Spin. Nice. Over here. Hit him. I just realized, I think we have our, we have necrotic on, right? I just realized we might actually have necrotic on. Wait, no we don't, because I turned it off for to go to the deep roads. That's right. Okay. One of those, and spin. So I just activated our rune. Stab, stab. Spin. Oh. Thought. Ow, 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 ow. Spin. There we go. And then again. Hit it. Spin. Okay, big attack. There we go.
Way to go, Rook.
Kill that one. Nice. Over this way. Blow him up. Hit him. And got him. And nice. The only problem about this bow that we've got that uses all these arrows at once, right? The only problem with it is that although it uses all these arrows at once, and it does a lot of damage, it means that you can't constantly stagger someone with arrows, right? Like, you can only do like a few of these before you're out of arrows. While if you have 29 arrows and you're shooting them one at a time, you can definitely shoot them a lot slower. I know I'm just saying things that are obvious, but what I'm meaning by that is if you can shoot them a lot slower, you can kind of stagger enemies and walk towards them. Like, you can go shoot, 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 shoot like that a lot more, and make sure that you're staggering them as you move along, rather than like doing a ton of damage up front and then not having any arrows afterwards. Anyway, that area is locked off by blight as well, so same thing. Cool. I'm just going to check every area, by the way, before we go back. Not that we are done yet with all of our quests, but... Okay. Yeah, we have no new quests in any area. I didn't check the Necropolis halls, but we did go there last time, so... Anyway. An update from Lavendel. Rook! We watched Darkspawn movements as always. They put up a fight when wandering the woods and wetlands, but we'd still rather battle them out there than in Lavendel itself. Small improvements are still improvements. I felt something strange was happening before you sent word to us. Things have only gotten stranger and more daunting since. But if we are tangled in this, at least we are tangled together. There can be no one I trust more in this world than Evka, but you can be second. We both wish you luck, and the rest when you can find it. Your friends Antoine and Evka. Although that was obviously written by Antoine, not Evka, given, you know, The bit where he's saying, like, there's no one I trust more than Evka, unless she is very narcissistic. Right. Also refers to herself in the third person, which is just weird. Harding and Emmerich. Davrin has a quest. Balara and Nev. And then Lucanus and Tash. Wow. Everyone's got someone to talk to. Let's go. So, out here. I want to try something with this running out here. What happens if I just try and run up here? Do I go quicker? Nope. No, because you don't quite jump onto that. Yeah, but see, what I was trying to figure out is, you see this animation here, right? That's really quick. That's really, like, quite a good animation. Where we do that. But what I've been doing is this, which is a slower animation. So what I'm wondering is it actually quicker if I want to get up here quickly to do that and then run around? And then if I'm doing that, is it actually just quicker to run around without doing the jump at all? I don't know. Anyway, optimizations that don't matter.
Prying, Harding, but do you feel any remnant of the Titan's shade?
Oh, no. Well, maybe. Yes? It's complicated.
Would you care to talk about it?
I think the Shade was a splinter of the Titans that recognized me as home. She brought the horrors of our past. But the anger was mine. And now I know and feel things I didn't before.
But not as a separate entity.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for asking.
Okay, cool. I do like when Emmerich talks with our companions, and the reason is not so much that I like Emmerich a lot more than others, although I do like him. It's that he always asks questions that like get into the mechanics of things, which I think is he gets you interesting answers, because he's very interested in how things work and how the different forms of magic work. You always end up with something intriguing from that. Anyway. Hello.
I was talking to Antoine and Evka. They can focus more on studying Blight now that Lavendel's secure. I'm glad we could help them. And Lavendel.
It's a tough little place, and overdue for a break.
It reminds me so much of Demeter's Crossing. I know saving it doesn't bring those people back, but...
Still means something.
Yeah.
Are we gonna... I just realized we never really resolved the fact that Mayor was allowed to live. Right? Like, that's never come back in any meaningful way yet. I wonder if it will. Or whether it was just simply a way to get you into making choices. Because occasionally games do just have those ones.
What's going on with Spite?
He's throwing a tantrum. He wanted to kill Zara, but Ilario got there first.
She was mine!
Hey, no interrupting. You talk when it's your turn.
Never my turn. It's fine. I'm dealing with it.
The Venatori stuck the two of you together? Neither of you got a say in it?
No.
That's messed up.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah. Occasionally games just have like a little choice at the start, which is like, seems meaningful, but it isn't. It's just a way to get you to start being like, oh, I'm making a choice. And then next time it gives you like a meaningful choice, you're already in the system of making choices, and you're already kind of role-playing a little bit. It could be like that. Or they could bring him back as the real final boss. Who knows?
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
Okay. Well, it's easy enough. Right. Well, this seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.